It's Di here again with Heidi and Coco Chanel, as you can tell. So we've gone through kind of the basic fundamentals of puppy training.
Yes.
And now we're going to go through the second part, which is so important, which is the staying and the coming on command.
Yes. Most people struggle with the recall, which is a come.
Yeah.
So it's really important to have that, to be able to take your dog out and trust that you have total control.
Yeah. It is definitely the kind of thing that I struggle with, even though I've got dogs that are 3 and 7 years old. So it's not just about coming when it's dinner time, because they're going to come when it's dinner time. It's about when you're at the beach or a park or whatever. And actually
when I explain it, I think the majority of people will see where they're failing, because it's so easy to fail on this. And it's basic. Once you watch what we're going to do, you will say it's that easy.
Yep. So again, we'll make it easy. We'll dumb it down for us. So stay tuned.
Fernie, come. Good. Okay, so today I'm going to teach you a stay command. We're going to set your dog up to win. It's actually quite easy and it's an enjoyable task for your dog because they don't really have to do much, but stay there. I'm going to cue my dog to stay. I'm not going to go a long distance. I'm just going to move my leg. If you think about it, wherever we go, we ask our dogs to come with us. So they're actually doing the right thing by trying to follow. Right now, we're asking them to stay here. So all I'm going to do is say, stay, move a leg, and reward it. Good. It's not something that you can bridge using that bridging word, because there's no exact timing that you want to reward. Stay. Once they understand that that's what you're after, it's one of the easiest behaviours to get. So now I'm going to drop my lead, and I'm going to, because she's going quite well, she's understanding what I'm asking. I'm now going to walk 2 steps. Stay. Good girl. Make sure you reward every time. So it really does work for them. Stay. Good. Now I'm going to attempt to go further without a test. I don't want you to test to see how far you can go. We want to do it in small steps. And again, setting her up to win. Stay. Stay. Good stay. Good. Good girl. Good. I don't want you to, and this is something that a lot of people do, stay, 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 stay. I've repeated myself over and over, and I'm walking backwards watching her, really untrusting. I'm still going to reward that because she was a good girl. Make sure you're confident in what you do. Stay. Leave with the same leg. Good girl. Keep talking to them so they don't think when you talk that's when they can break what they've done. And now I'm going to use my release word because she was a really good girl. Okay. All right, so we're going to move on to what's called a recall. To majority of people, we say a come, is where you recall your dog back to you. It is a really important behaviour to have, especially if I would not let your dog off a lead until you know you're going to get that recall. The whole process of training that is on lead, believe it or not. We put them on a long lead and ask them to continually come back. This is a long dog tracking lead. You can use a piece of rope. I don't care what you use, just use a long lead. Every time Fernie goes away, I'm going to say her name, get her attention, and ask her to come, but only when she's looked at me. All right? So I'm going to let her go off now. And I'm going to let her, if she'll leave me and have a little sniff around. Fernie, come. Good. So see, when I'm saying her name, Fernie, and she looks, come, that's when I ask.
Good.
I don't make it one whole thing, Fernie, come. I say her name, wait for her to look at me, and then I ask for the behaviour. If your dog's chasing something, bad time to recall unless you know you've got it 100%. You are going to continue to yell out their name. They're not going to come back, and you have put your dog in a failure situation. So that will build too. You want it to have it every time when you're starting. You want to get success every time, so they know that's just what we do. I'm going to take her to Red to see if she will. Fernie, come. Good. As I've always said, dogs only do what works for them. For her to come back to me works better than for her to be going to play with another dog right now. You're a good girl. Okay. Fernie, come. Good. Okay.
Okay, so we've just finished our basic training, which is about recall and about staying. Is there anything that you'd like to reinforce or reiterate about what we've just learnt?
I don't want to continually repeat myself, but tell your dog they're good when they're good, you know. Yeah. Tell them, be proud of them, make them want to do it more.
Yes.
And just go back. If you weren't sure of something, go back and listen to it again.
Yeah.
Just to get it right.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay. Oh, that's good. It's a good lesson. So now we're going to go on to socialisation. So introducing your puppy to new dogs. Okay.